Hey guys, good to see you guys again. I know that I've been missing for a couple of years and right now I'm back in actions. So awesome. And in 2020 particularly, I managed to land myself in tech industry as a sales development representative. And ever since then, a lot of things have changed and I want to share with you guys what I do, what happened to me and how I did it. So first of all, in 2020 March, I managed to land myself as an SDR role in a company called Datadog. It's one of the leading software as a service business for IT monitoring cloud products that based in San Francisco. Doing sales and business is something I've been passionate about since then, ever since I started to running car review and casual business back then. And also it's my core of my own value for myself. I always wanted to do something related to engineering stuff at the same time incorporate with tech and sales. So I managed to land myself in the particular jobs. And things works really well back then. I was awarded one of the top SDR roles in a particular APAC Regions, and subsequently I moved my career to become account executive. So in today's videos, I want to share with you how exactly I did it and what have things changed back then and what's the lesson that I learned it was important in my life. So first of all, I wasn't came from the background of sales. I have totally zero knowledge in sales except something that I learned through YouTube's Google search and just talk with salesperson. And personally, I'm not even an extrovert person, I'm an introvert person. But nevertheless, that doesn't stop me from becoming a salesperson that I always wanted to be, especially in tech industries. So just in context, everyone thought that in order to become a successful salesperson, you must be extrovert, you must be someone that able to speak well, someone that socialize, someone that able to articulate your points, and then someone that just being a butterfly that can actually just meet with everyone and build connections. Well, that's true, but not 100%. Even introvert myself also can do sales and become very successful at it. Why not you? So let me share with you how actually SDR roles functions and what they do on a day-to-day basis. We're going to bring the series of the context, how they exactly what they do and how they actually able to get results. How does the day-to-day life looks like and what they need to do. Everything actually is incorporated through social sales. Of course, it involves a bit of cold calling and follow-ups, but that is not the major part. Most of the time, we work with just sending messages, sending emails, doing research of right companies, finding the right target audience, target personas, and then just set up outbound sales. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. So stay tuned and let me show you how we are going to do it. Now you guys have to understand that what's the goal and the KPI of an SDR looks like, how does commission structure payouts, and also how they actually evaluate your performance. So the next things I want to tell you is what kind of tools that are actually used for prospecting. Now before I even share with you what kind of tools that are used for prospecting, so one thing that I want to enlighten the rest of the SDR here or people who actually wanted to become SDR is you understand your customer, who your customer are first. First of all, you probably want to spend some time in your company to understand who is the customers that are already using your products, particularly in your regions. For example, if you're SDR they're focusing in Singapore regions, you probably want to spend some time to understand who is your customers in Singapore itself. So this could be useful especially when you try to use their name as a references, and also can use the stock tracks for your email campaign or even a social messaging campaign as well. Now once you have the clear understanding of who your customer are, now the next thing is you want to find the right personas and the right account that fits your products. Now you probably have done your due diligence to understand what kind of products that you're able to sell to your customers or companies that you can actually potentially use your products that could benefit them, could add value to their organizations. For example, you're selling an email marketing products, you probably want to find a company that heavily spending on an email marketing campaign to drive revenues. For example, a company like travels apps, like e-commerce apps, and also gaming apps there, these are the few industries that they probably spend a lot of money on ads to get traffic that eventually convert to become customer. So this is a quite basic one, I'm just sharing with you. So those are the customers that potentially you can focus on, or prospect that can focus on to target. Now once you actually know these few customers, so you want to do more in-depth research and understanding where to find these accounts, what kind of account are available in regions, So tools like TechinAsia, the E27s, TechCrunch, Crunchbase, and even like a CNA News or Bloomberg could be useful for you to understand that the customers or prospects that in these regions, whether they're growing or whether actually have a residual funding. So you can get understanding of this in the customers itself, so that you know that those are the customers that you can prospect on. So for example, let's say for Razer actually close another round of fundings, and then they're ready to expand their sales in regions like Latin America. So this could be extremely useful, especially when you want to talk sell your email marketing campaigns products to them, because they are ready to expand it. And if a product is really strong in the particular regions, this could be benefit to use. And yeah, so keep on understanding the list of customer here, list of leads, prospect here. Go to TechCrunch just to do screenings, where this customer base at, and then just to then put it in your list and start prospecting them. Find a good reason to prospect them as well. On the other side, my personal favorite will be using linking sales navigator tools to run a quick filter to understand that what are the top companies actually or in the company in a particular region, especially they are the HQs. They're based in Singapore. So I drill down the list to narrow down only few of the customers, maybe like top 50 accounts they can focus on, and then I break it down into the maybe weekly goals. So for example, 1 week I maybe want to target 20 accounts, so on and so forth, depending on your capacities and your strategy as well. I think 20 accounts in a week is quite achievable, and it's not keeping you too busy as well. So 20 accounts in a week, 4 weeks, you're already prospecting like maybe 80 accounts. That's going to be fabulous, right? So yeah, once you have this account in your list, and then start prospecting them. In the next video, I can share with you how exactly you're going to use some of these tools to help in the prospecting.